Here you can see the objectives on the screen: field filter, segment filter, and reduced filter. What is the use of these filters? We can see the detail about the content. What is a field filter? Suppose simple I will explain. I have created a material. Those material has a material type ROH, that is nothing but raw material. FERT, nothing but that is a finished material, and hulb, nothing but a semi finished material. The material type is ROH, FERT, hulb. Now I want to send only the raw material from sender to receiver. Okay, for the purpose we can apply the field filter. Here we can see that the detailed information. Certain fields, the condition value is satisfied, then the communication ad hoc is created and transmitted to the receiver system. If the condition value is not satisfied, for that one it will not create any ad hoc. The communication ad hoc, it will not be created. If you are using as a message type for sending the material, okay, for the material as a material type ROH, then it should be send from sender to receiver system. What are the steps will be involved while sending the data? Using the field filter apply, we'll see the detailed information. In our previous video, we already explained about the BD64, that is nothing but distribution model view to distribute the data. I have run the transaction code BD64, and this is my model view name. Here I have entered my model view name. Here you can see my sender system, my receiver system, and you can see what is the message type. Under message type there is no filter set. Now I have double click on this filter set. Now you will get one pop-up. You will get one pop-up, that is the data filtering. Select the data filtering and click on create filter group. Once you click on the create filter group, you will get the one more pop-up. Under the filter group you can see the what are the fields are there. Those fields will be displayed. Now I selected the material type. Now I select the material type, double click on the material type, you will get the pop-up. Here I am inserting as a insert row. There you can see on press symbol, click on insert row. Then now here I am going to applying the condition on the material type field. This is nothing but a MATKL. Sorry, that field is a MTRT. That is a field is a MTRT. MTRT nothing but a material type. This is the description of the field. Now I am applying the condition only ROH. Now you can see when I click on the insert row, this icon, okay, you will get pop up. You are coming the editable mode. When you click on F4 on the value field, okay, this is the list of the values will be populated under the material type. These are the values are there. Okay, here I am selecting on the ROH. ROH nothing but a raw material. Okay, once you enter the raw material, here see the what are the value you have selected, that value will be populated, and click on enter. Once you click on enter, now the condition will be applied. Now you can see here the data filter is active. Once I activate the filter, now I will run the transaction code BD10, that is the outbound program that is given by SAP. I run the transaction code BD10. This is the selection screen will be triggered. Here for the material field I am passing the value. I have created 3 material. One is IDOC underscore first, IDOC underscore raw, IDOC underscore hulb. Okay, these 3 materials I have created. Okay, with respect to 3 material, it will be generated as a 3 communication ad hoc. 3 master ad hoc will be created. With respect to that one, only one communication ad hoc will be created. Why only one communication ad hoc is created? Because I have applied the condition on the material type field. Based on that one only it will be going to creating. Rest of the 2 material, the hulb and FERT material, those are not transferring to the receiver system. Okay, then you can check that material. Sorry, you can check that information. Come to W02 or W05. What is the IDOC will be created? Enter the, come to run the transaction code W02 or W05 and enter the message type, or if you not enter also you can click on execute button. Okay, then you can see that the detailed information, the IDOC will be created. Okay, this is the IDOC, is related to the ROH. Double click on this IDOC, you can see that the detailed information, what are the segments are there. There you can see what are the material type is there. Here you can see only the material is created. Now this material is transferred or not from sender to, so this IDOC is transferred or not from sender to receiver. You can check it, that option also. Using the transaction code BDM2, then you can enter the receiver system name and click on execute button. Then you can double click on the number and there you can see with respect to your IDOC number, this is the sender system. Okay, for this is the IDOC is created with respect to the IDOC. This is the receiver system. Okay, this is the sender system and this is the receiver system. Okay, the sender system side, this is the number for IDOC number and receiver system. This is the IDOC number. The IDOC is successfully created in the receiver system. Then you can go to W05 or W0. Okay, W05. Then you can see the detailed information about the IDOC in the receiver system. The IDOC will be, the material will be posted successfully in the receiver system. This is called as a field filter segment. Now here we have one more segment, that is a segment filter. Okay, now the message type I am using as a matmas. Okay, the matmas as a IDOC type as matmas 05. Now this IDOC type or basic type has a contain the multiple segment. Each segment has a multiple fields. Okay, now if I am applying the segment filtering for the detection of the segment, it is assigned to the message type. So that not all the segment the message type are transferred to the destination system. What I mean to say here, okay, I have a message type that is matmas. I am sending the material. Okay, that material, that message type as a basic type, that is a matmas 05. Now this IDOC type or basic type has a segment. In the segment we have some fields. Now thus I am applying the segment filtering on the IDOC type or basic type. Once I apply it here, I am hiding the complete segment in the receiver system. Okay, that is the purpose I am going to use the segment filter. How can I hide the segment? Now you can use the transaction code W30. Then once you come to the W30, enter the IDOC type, that is nothing but basic type. Enter the basic type with respect to message type and click on display button. Once you click on, these are the segments are there. This is the IDOC type or basic type. This IDOC type or basic type as a, these are the segment. Each segment has a field. Now I want to hide the segment is, okay, Mara M. If I want to hide, okay, I want to hide the Mara M, then how can I edit? Okay, now you can see the W02 transaction code and okay, you can see the detailed information about the IDOC. Okay, now I am going, this IDOC has a, these are the segments are there. Now I am going to hiding E1 Mara MM segment. How can hide, how can detect this segment in the receiver system? Now I can apply the some steps. I will use the transaction code BD56 to reduce the segment from the IDOC. Run the transaction code BD6 and enter the, click on enter, you will get a pop-up and enter the message type. Once you enter the message type and click on enter. Once you click on enter and click on new entries button. Now you can enter the sender system name and the receiver system name and you can enter the segment type. What is the segment you want to detect from the receiver system? Then you can enter the segment name. Once you enter and click on save button. Once you're done, you can process. Once you create a material, okay, that material you can run the program. Okay, you can, that material you can send it using the transaction code BD10, that is the outbound program. Then with respect to the material, the IDOC will be created for the IDOC on communication IDOC created. Now with respect to the IDOC, okay, these are the see, okay, these are the segments are there. E1 Marayam, okay, these are the segments are there. Now if you come to here, okay, these are the material will be created successfully. Now if you come to BDM2 with respect to the IDOC, what is the IDOC will be created 20305 in the sender system. This sender, what is the IDOC number in the receiver system? If you want to know, run the transaction code BDM2 transaction code. Once you run BDM2, enter the receiver system name and click on enter. Okay, you will get a one pop-up, that number, double click on the number. Now you can see this is a sender system. In the sender system, this is the IDOC is generated. With respect to this IDOC and this, there you can see the receiver system number. And if you double click on here, there you can see, there you can go to under receiver system, you can see the segment will be hide. The segment will be detected in the receiver system. This is called a segment filter. Now we have one more option, that is nothing but a reduced filter. Reduced filter nothing but if you want to delete, meaning if you want to remove the permanently with respect to the segment, okay, we can use the reduced filter. And with respect to that one, if you want to remove the fields permanently also, you can use the reduced filter. In the real time, we won't use this reduced filter. Okay, this reduced filter, if you want to create it, you can create a new message type using the standard message type. based on a standard message type, you can create a new message type. In the message type level, you can apply to reduce the filter. That you cannot delete directly from the standard message type. Okay, we are taking a reference from the standard message type and I am creating a new message type. Then I am going to apply the reduced filter on the new message type. Okay, what are the steps will be involved in the reduced filter? We can work on the BD53 to create a new reduced filter, new message type using the standard message type, and you can work with the BD64. This is the distribution model view, and run the outbound program. Once you run the outbound program with respect to your material, it will be created as an IDAC number. That IDAC has a will be created on a communication. Okay, that IDAC number you want to see, you want to display that IDAC number, you can run the T code W05 in the sender system. Okay, then once you run it, that one, okay, the IDAC number, you can see the detailed information. Next, for that in the sender system, what is the IDAC number is generated. Okay, that IDAC number based on the in the receiver system, what is the IDAC number will be generated. Then again, you can run the BDM2 transaction code, enter the receiver system name in the sender system side only. Okay, then again it will be generated one number, double click on that number, and you can see again the same step will be repeating in the repeating the from sender side. This is the filtering we are going to applying in the IDAC level.